It's ugly, fella. You know? Oh, yeah. We live now. But what else? You know I walk in, working my shoulder. 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 I balance. Up, I balance. Up, I balance. Up, I balance. They talking about push through. Push who? Lil James.
You know, I love games with high scoring outputs.
Yeah, we all know that. But do you know who had the highest scoring single game of the 2024-25 regular season? Who scored a league high of 61 points?
Was it De'Aaron Fox, Nikola Jokic, Stephen Curry, or Giannis Antetokounmpo?
We know that huge performances can lead to wins in King of the Court in my team.
You know, I agree, Alexis. And this next winner continuously outperformed everyone else in my team and now takes the 2K TV award for the King of the Court. Congratulations, E-Bands.
What's going on? It's E-Bands, and I'm excited to have received the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their... Now the starting group for San Antonio. Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. Castle is out there with De'Aaron Fox, and it's Waters in at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, Drew Eubanks out there with Ivica Zubac. Then it's Cam Thomas, then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's DJ in at the point guard position. Taking a look at Los Angeles, and with a win in Game 1, they have an opportunity to put the hammer down tonight.
Yeah, this would be a big step toward the finals. To take a 2-0 lead tonight with 2 more games left on their home court would put them in terrific position.
There's the triple. A rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The shot by Sohan, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Takes the 3. DJ, no good. And it's San Antonio's ball. It's a 3-point game. And down it goes. 2 points.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Launches a 3. Counted from distance. DJ's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Picked it. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's his first trip to the line. He's perfect from the line this time. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and they have to deal with one of the quickest guys in the league in De'Aaron Fox. Coach told me it's almost impossible to stay in front of De'Aaron, so we'll try to give whoever is guarding him help, especially if Fox gets rolling. We'll see how that plan works.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Eubanks. Here's DJ. The offensive rebound. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. 11 points in the game.
I just love the ball move.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Will it go? The Spurs rebound. The Clippers have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Here's DJ. And Los Los Angeles, another three.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the Spurs call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Fox outside. Now, if you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Sohan. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his play. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
The three is up. Pass to DJ. From deep. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Up ahead. Leonard gets the bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Oh, they get a hand on it. To the left wing. Here's DJ. And the Clippers hit again from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Substitution on the court.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. We've got Cam Thomas. Ivica Zubac's out there with Drew Eubanks. Then it's Norman Powell. And it's DJ in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Pass to Vassell. DJ pulls it in. Los Angeles leading by 13. Fires for three. Rebound San Antonio. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Vassell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's on Norman Powell.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
Sohan's checked in for Clint Capella.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
Here's Fox. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. DJ in the last game against the Spurs was all business. He picked up 54 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Sohan outside. Fox outside. Looking to win the run. Fox can't get that one to fall.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Three-pointer. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And during the postseason, let's see. who's been working the hardest on the glass. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
His awareness around the rim has really been impressive lately. It's obvious he knows every possession is important in the playoffs.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Right wing. Here's Waters. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. DJ's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Sohan, the pass to Fox. No good with the triple.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's DJ. Off the mark there with a 3. Well, the Spurs shooting around 35% from the field so far. Here's Sohan. Fox up top. A minute 53 left in the second quarter.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
DJ. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Down low. Here's Fox. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. Fox has got 6.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers.
We want a free t-shirt.
A big group. So it's Los Angeles continuing to pile it on, up 22.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Clippers, 54. The Spurs, 32.
This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. Here's Castle, still without a bucket. So on the floor for the Spurs, Sohan and Wemby are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Waters in at the small forward position.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
From outside the arc, Sohan with a rebound.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
3-pointer, Fox. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Showing that quickness that time. Fox getting rid of it in a hurry.
Here's DJ. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Spurs trail by 16. Pass to Waiters. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's DJ. Sends it home from three-point land. DJ's got 37.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks. He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Knocked away. Now here's Sohan. Eubanks defending. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Shot is good by DJ. DJ's got 41.
As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Fox for 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
DJ, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Second personal foul.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, he's a fearless player. I mean, Sohan not afraid to give up his body to give his team a better chance.
Powell, he's checked in for Zubats. Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. DJ. And Los Angeles, another three.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Pass to Wembanyama. Box for three. The rebound by Eubanks. Eubanks, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. The three ball. And Los Angeles, another three.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Knocked loose. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. They're making it. Look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. The three. DJ, no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
The Clippers on the break. Another one falls. Amazing. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Wow, that's good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
The Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Outside Robinson. There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Capella. Yet another steal from him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Off the charts indeed, B.A. I mean, he's just taking the ball away with ease.
He found his groove right away and hasn't let up. It's not surprising that he's leading the way on offense.
Ball against Vassell. Pass to Capella. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers already up 26 points as this quarter ends. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Derek Jones is out there with Miller. Then it's Terrence Mann, and it's Nunez in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Foul Clippers. Number 5, first personal foul. First team foul.
Robinson finds Barnes. Here's Branham. And here's Sharp. Let's go with a 3. Nunez with a rebound. Here's DJ. Here's Miller. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers? Taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
To the inside. On easy, too, on the layup.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Now here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Knocks it loose. DJ passes to Jones. Counted.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He swipes the ball away again.
Again and again, he finds ways to seize possessions.
And he's now tied for second all-time in steals for a postseason game. The Spurs shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know
having another steal.
His unbelievable run of steals continues. Now tied for the most ever in a playoff game.
And you can't call it carelessness by the offense at this point. His act, yet another steal from him.
And he's answered the moment with one of the all-time great defensive performances I've ever witnessed.
On the attack, and he's now set a new single-game playoff record for steals.
The crowd giving it up for his incredible play, highlighted by the takeaways.
You talk about answering the call here in the playoffs. He's been spectacular.
Yeah, the way he's been able to get a read on the ball is outstanding. You don't put up steal numbers like this without being special.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
This has been one of the most dominant performances I've ever seen. What's incredible is he has no off switch, just a tremendous motor. And he's making an impact on every single possession. And look at him. You think it's just another game. He is totally in control of his emotions.
Yeah, this is something he will remember.
Out of bounds. Possession, San Antonio.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Sochan outside, pass to De Silva, to the paint. Here's Fox, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
To the middle. Here's DJ. Good on the shot. DJ's got 56 in the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Drives to the hoop. Out to the right wing. Here's De Silva. Pass to Branham. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. Miller pulls it in. Here are the Clippers. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Here's DJ. He's covered by Fox. Oh, connects again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught.
And game 2 of the conference finals is always so important. What a great win this is for the Clippers.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
Another statement win here in these conference finals. They look like they're in complete control and want to finish this series as quickly as possible.
But at the same time, it's important that they don't get too ahead of themselves. We've seen teams come back from 2-0 deficits before, so it's important they maintain this momentum moving ahead.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for DJ.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Pass to DJ. Here's Eubanks. Miller, the pass to DJ. Back to Miller. Puts up a three. Capella with a rebound. Inside. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
LA foul. Number 5. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs, Mitchell Robinson.
Now here's Fox. Guarded closely. Missed inside. And it's the Clippers' ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Here's DJ. He's covered by Fox. Here's DJ. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He makes a first.
Number 5. Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
What up? Welcome to the Live Big Fella Talk Show. Oh yeah, and I'm Big Fella. Hold up.